What is up, guys and gals? It's TSA here with
Gersh 1.
I'm supposed to say G1.
What's TSA stand for?
The Sound Alchemist.
I thought TSA is in like transits or something.
You know, a lot of them are like calling in sick because of the whole government shutdown thing.
The TSA people? That's smart. Like, they're not getting paid.
They're not.
Why would you want to?
For the security of the country.
Oh, America. Anyways.
And welcome back to another For the Greater
WAAAGH. This is a video series where we answer the questions left by you, the viewer. If you have a question for us, comment down below. Put question in front of your question because we get those questions first. Try not to make them political, but if you do, cool.
Speaking of politics, Bunny Hop has... Or did you get one?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I got one.
Okay.
What are Ambulls? Someone doesn't know. So Ambulls are the new Xenos race that was revealed yesterday for both Necromunda and the Blackstone Fortress. For the Blackstone Fortress, we actually have the actual Ambull, which is basically a big-ass, like, hulking... Vespid, yeah. And the ones for Necromunda are Ambulls, but they're in robots. Which look pretty damn cool. I
actually went to the GW store, and then like the head GW guy or whatever came up to me, and we were talking about that, and he even said like, "Oh, they're actual Ambulls." And then I like played it off like I knew what it was. Like, "Oh, really? That's awesome, man! Cool, cool." And he kind of looked at me, and then like I think I played it off pretty well though. I think he thought that I knew what I was saying. I didn't. I never do. So anyways, is there more lore to them?
I haven't actually looked into the lore yet, but I'm really intrigued. Like, the model looks really badass. Like I was talking about in the video from Sunday, and I was saying that they're very reminiscent of that one Sylvaneth model from Age of Sigmar, because you actually have like bugs like dripping off of them and stuff. What? And I think it's even in like that same like pose.
So it's a sentient creature then?
I believe so.
I mean, if they can do robot
I mean, if they can build robots and like...
I kind of brushed it off as like, oh, it's just an alien, like something that's going to be coming out of like the Underhives or something. And I really thought that was Blackstone Fortress.
It is.
Oh, one's Blackstone Fortress and one's...
Fortress.
Ah,
yeah, because under the Blackstone Fortress like section of the article, you had the regular Ambull, and then it said Necromunda, and then you had the two robots.
So much to learn, so much goodness that was dumped on us yesterday.
Or a few days ago.
Yeah.
Yesterday to us.
What did you guys think of the models? I don't think we've asked this before, but what did you guys think of all these cool models? And should GW create a faction of like mercenaries where you can play these Anvils, Kroot, Squats, Ratlings?
I feel like that would be way too chaotic, like to work in a 40k game. Obviously, it'll work for Necromunda and Blackstone Fortress because it's more of a skirmish. But like seeing like a whole army of just like different races,
it'd be expensive too.
Yeah,
because like you're only getting 1 or 2 models anyways.
That's true. Unless they make like a box set or something.
You do get a bunch of cultists though. I think in that Blackstone Fortress.
Is it like 10?
Or 20? It's a lot. I think it's 20. Anyways, next question comes from FakingIt66. If the Eldar were created by the old ones, where did the Eldar gods come from? Would the Eldar gods continue to exist even if the Eldar races were to be wiped out? So in the Blackstone Fortress lore, it talks about how the Blackstone Fortress itself is considered one of the weapons created by the ancient Eldar god, the Forge god. What is his name? Vol. Which then automatically says that whoever created the Blackstone Fortresses then must be the Eldar gods, and it turns out that those are the old ones. So the old ones and the Eldar gods are one and the same. But the thing is that the manifestations of all those avatars come from their psychically powerful beliefs. So initially they were the old ones, and the old ones went away, so then they just became mythological gods, and the gods manifested in the warp because of the psychic presence of the Eldar, if that makes sense.
Theory.
It's not a theory, it's a fact. That's all we do here in One Mind Syndicate.
Then give us this fact, Gersh. Wushu asked, why is there a Vought V for you, Corsair, in the background? Do you guys have hobbies other than 40k?
A what?
No, it's not there anymore.
What was it?
No, that like model plane. That's like not.
Oh.
Games Workshop.
If you check out our 40 Facts on the Fly Boys, I talked about this. I like going to Hobby Lobby and Michael's and buying things. And those things are like the model planes that I use to kit bash with like bits from other things to make them into orc stuff, because that's what you're supposed to do if you're an orc player.
Have you ever got like a Tonka truck? Or what's the craziest thing you've converted?
Just a bunch of trash.
They got like friggin' like cum napkins. Oh yeah, this will work.
That's disgusting. But yeah, so you've played against. No, you haven't played against it, but you've seen it in my stomp up.
Yeah, I've never played against it. You've had it for like what, 3 years now?
Yeah, I grabbed the Mr. Potato Head, flipped him upside down, and.
And what did you do to him, Kirsch? What did you do?
I said flipped him upside down, not bend him over. But anyways,
hey, to each his own.
And yeah, he's a stomper now.
No, it looks really nice. I don't think it's probably like all. Is it? No, it's there.
It's right there. Yeah, it's right next to Shrek. That's my next conversion, Shrek. Yeah. Next question comes from ICWebs22. If you guys could be a Primarch, which Primarch would you want to be? Even if they are dead. I was gonna say it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
I'll be a dead one. I'll be Horus, so I'm wiped out from the entire universe. Who would you be?
Fulgrim.
Why?
Because you get to experience pleasure, intense ecstasy, and you're a demon prince that's like half snake with like 4 arms. Come on.
It's true. I want to be Alfarius. I feel like he knows what's down.
He should know what's down if he's not actually dead.
I don't think he's dead.
You're sure?
No, but I think he's not dead.
I can see you being Alfarius.
I can shave my head.
Next question.
Great Fool. What would happen if Tyranids consumed a Primarch?
Oh, they get really, really strong. Because I think they got the Swarm Lord.
Oh, Swarm Lords.
The Hive Guards were from Space Marine genetics. But I believe the Swarm Lord was from a Chapter Master.
Oh.
So if they get like a Primarch's DNA into the goop and send it back to the Hive Mind, then they can be putting out like some really, really badass Bio Titan thing or something.
Yeah.
I like to see that. Would it look more like humanoid than like Tyranid? Maybe.
Or are the guard like that?
Well, they're still like Tyranid. Like I guess they're more like humanoid in shape, but they still got like carapaces, claws. But yeah.
Next question.
Marcel Goussard. Who would win in a fight between a Vespid and a Genoshan from the Clone Wars?
Vespid.
Star Wars.
Yeah, Vespid all the way.
Yeah, because their lore actually is really badass. Besides how bad they are in the actual game, but like their wings fly at like super. Is it faster than the speed of light? Right? Like they vibrate that fast. That's why they're able to fire their weapons.
Yeah, I don't think it's because of their wings. I think it's because they're lighter than air. Yeah, that's why they can fly in any atmosphere and anywhere. Like something about their planet. And I talked about this, and my theory was that within their blood vessels there was like pockets of oxygen or pockets of something that lifts them above air. The same thing with their islands, that because they have floating land masses. Their planet is just a gas giant with floating terrain, basically.
So Vespid.
Yeah. Next question comes from Lord Inquisitor Laundry. Do you think the Imperium could turn the Astronomicon into a Cadian pylon of sorts and use it against the Eye of Terror and Chaos?
That'd be really cool.
There is a problem with that. The Golden Throne... he said the Astronomicon. Well, the Astronomicon was built by the Emperor with technology left by the old ones. The old ones are are like warp positive, and the Necrons and their pylons are warp negative. So you would have conflict there. Not to mention the Eye of Terror and Terra are very far apart. So you'd have to make some type of like super beam.
Parasiti or Parasati. Question. Is Abaddon really all that? I mean, I heard that he almost died fighting Eldrad, and Eldrad is like a grandpa by that point. Shouldn't Abaddon be more of a threat since he's got all 4 blessings of the Chaos Gods plus Draconian? Whereas Eldrad was apparently just using his staff as a club.
You know how Kaldor Drago has like lore, what is it called? Like lore, he's lore proof, or what is that called? Where he can't be hurt because that's
plot armor.
Plot armor.
Lore proof.
Lore proof. So there's a bunch of people with plot armor. I think Abaddon has the opposite. He's like lore poisoned or plot poisoned. Yeah.
Just stop. But yeah, they do use him as like a punching bag a lot of times. It's like, this crusade didn't work. Let me try it again. This crusade didn't work. Let me try it again. However, even though all those crusades have failed, he's always accomplished his task. Yes, he did lose to Eldrad, but again, maybe that was all part of his plan. And I want to say that he actually went toe-to-toe with Saint Celestine, and he beat her. So it's not like he's always losing. He does pretty well. So if you want to know more about Abaddon's feats, his strengths, like how actual of a threat he is, I highly recommend you check out our Grimdark battles where I pit Abaddon against Dante from the Blood Angels. There I talk about their strengths, their weaknesses, their powerful battles that they're known for, and it's a hypothetical battle, but I'm using like resources that actually happen to kind of dictate the winner. So check that out. It came out quite a while ago, but check out the playlist that's in there. It's like one of the first ones.
Definitely. And those were the questions for today. If you guys have more questions for us, comment down below. Thanks for sending those questions our way.
Yeah, and as always, I'm the Sound Alchemist,
Gersh1,
and we are out.
Oh, if you could put my freedom back in